everyone! I'm having some beautiful days around here, a bit chilly, especially at night, but that is supposed to be like that in full winter. These colder night temperatures, however, seem to please some of my succulents that are already forming spikes and buds. Let's take a look at some of them. Let's start with this one, a very reliable plant and very resistant and vigorous. I have it in several pots around my garden because it's very beautiful all year round, changing colors like getting red coloration with the cold in the full sun. This one is a hybrid cross, and it's called Graptosedum francescobaldi, but it's also known as Sedivarius starbusts. This is a cross between a Graptopetalum and a sedum. This one is an agavoides type. It's also in bud with 2 spikes. Also these ones are Echeveria pulidones. However, it is still early for this Pachyphytum dark red to bloom. Also too early for the Echeverias Pearl von Nürnberg. They will bloom later in the season. The Imbricatas will also bloom in the summer. This one is a very beautiful one. It is Sediveria letizia. It's the result of a cross between a sedum and an Echeveria. It should be blooming soon. On the top of each rosette we can already see the buds forming. This is a beautiful small succulent plant, branching at the base with a cluster of stems. The leaves turn red in the sun with the colder temperatures in winter, but they turn green in summer or when they are grown in the shade. Let's come over this side where I want to show you 3 Echeverias I bought recently. This one is Echeveria chihuahuensis. It's a species native to Mexico, and it has a very beautiful bluish colored leaves with pink edges. These leaves form a tight rosette, and here we have 2 spikes and buds which will bloom quite soon. There we have another Echeveria. This is called Echeveria canadian. It's a man-made hybrid, but she looks quite beautiful too. Since I bought her, these leaves have started to get waved on the edges. It's quite appealing. Same as this one. This is Red Prince. It's also hybrid. I like it better than the other one called Black Prince. I find very attractive the way the rosettes become flat. This one will be blooming quite soon too. Let's see what we have here that might be of interest at this stage. Yes, this one here with these lovely yellow blooms. It's very attractive plant. I believe this one is Aeonium, but I do not know which one because it was mislabeled. But it's quite beautiful plant with these red tinged leafy bracts, and the plant forms these smaller rosettes, which means they will grow and will make a larger plant. This one here is Calanque humilis. I bought it quite recently as well. It's a low growing shrub sometimes commonly called calanque partridge, due to the maroon spots on the leaves. The flowers are small, dull purple to green in color, and they rise above the foliage on these upwardly branched inflorescences. The flowers by themselves are not much of an attraction, but I find the spike quite interesting and ornamental. This is a species and it's native to Tanzania, Malawi and Mozambique. This one here is in full bloom already. It's a Pachyvaria glauca, being a cross of a Pachyphytum with an Echeveria. The flowers are quite lovely, with the bluish sepals surrounding the pink petals. I like the contrast. Next we have this very interesting succulent. This one is in the Bryophyllum genus. I'll leave you the name on the screen. It has been included with the calanque genus at one time, but it's now separate. I got this plant as 2 or 3 large cuttings, which rooted here and are now producing several new stems at the base and also along the stems. The stems grow upright and spreading. The broad leaves are bluish, grayish or lavender in color, with pinkish or brownish margins. The purple or reddish brown flowers are bell-shaped and hang in loose clusters from these upright stems. This succulent is native to Madagascar. It's a species. It is often called South American air plant. Despite the misleading common name, the South American air plant is native to Madagascar, as I said. It has escaped cultivation and became established in parts of South Florida and perhaps South America too. Before finishing this video, I still want to show you my Ripsalis pilocarpa, which is in full bloom now. This is an attractive species epiphyte cactus, which is endemic to Brazil. The stems are covered with fine white hairs growing from the areoles, and in the sunlight these stems can become tinged with red color. The flowers appear at the ends of the stems. They are small but very fragrant. Aren't they lovely? Well, this is all I had to show you today. Hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye!